Hi everyone. So we are at the Hong Kong airport and I already launched AIG traffic controller to get all traffic ground populated. Now I'm gonna to launch this app called AIG Companion, and of course I will explain you how to use it basically and how also to configure it within options. Also be aware that the loading time of AIG Companion depends of the amount of flight plan you have downloaded from AIG Traffic Manager. So here we are. The app, it's loaded. Now first we need to connect it to the SIM. So just move this switch in half position. Then what you have to do is just to look up by entering for instance, the OICA code, airport code. So here I just enter VHHH for Hong Kong. And then you will see all the aircraft display, and this match of course what you can see on the SIM. You have also the status on the middle of the table, and you have different status showing up. Sleep means no activity. Pre-flight means that pre-check before moving out, go to taxi. The green part is en route, that means that incoming aircraft. Now here you have just one to get it started. You can see the status taxi out, so you need the parking position, and you will move now directly to the runway, which is on the left right column. There is runway 25 feet. So it's Asia Airlines, and I show you. And also if you click on the live map, you can see you have an overview of all airplanes in the airport and also around, moving around the airport. Based on the stage, you can see also the same airplane as just showed up before. This one you can see now on the screen, moving on the taxiway. And with the map you can move and see all aircraft. If you click on this one, which is currently moving to the runway 25 feet, you have the logo of the airline company and the label, and you have additional information. So you have the name of the plane, the name of the flight plan used to get this class populated as AIG traffic. And you can see also the destination for this plane will go to Bangkok. So I just click on the plane on the map and you can see where the time from. Another one is still ready to move to taxi, so it's Hong Kong Express airline, and this one will go to Japan. So I just click on it to get the information displayed on the right side, and you can see exactly the same of course on the screen. So this app companion, AIG Companion, really helps you to know what's going on with the traffic, as you have an idea about the scheduling for departure and arrival. You have also a status, as you can see, pushbacks. This one it's Shenzhen airline, a Chinese airline. So you can see it's currently in a pushback phase. And when it's done, it will move out to taxi out, as I showed you previously. Sleep means no activity again. So it's very easy and I would say a friendly user to use this app. I just show you the very basic things. Perhaps I miss other features, but I think with what I'm showing up for you, you will easily understand what you have to do. Very nice app. I like it because again, you need to know exactly based on the time, because you have the depart time, it matches the time mentioned in the main table where you can see the date and current time. So it's always used based on the UTC time. You have a several aircraft displayed. Here you have the number of 160, how many are on the ground and how many are in the air. But this is quite an impressive number, isn't it? So now we have clean air, which also leaving the parking position, and we move to the runway for takeoff. And this one will go to Finland. Very realistic, I would say, because again, AIG team groups did a very great job, as this traffic is based on real traffic plan. So here you can see the stage. Currently we have four aircraft moving to the runway and two which are in the takeoff phase. And you can also short the information by clicking on the column name. It's like Excel sheet sorted by day to airport, departure sign, so also the logo of the company. Here we can see that HK Express is ready and going for takeoff now. And then you will see once takeoff is completed, the status will change. You see now its status is changed to en route. Now one is currently in the landing phase, also same airline company, so HK Express, landing in the runway 25C as mentioned. You will see in the few moments. So this one, it's Kate who will now go for takeoff. takeoff 2, takeoff 1, because 2 aircraft are in the takeoff phase. If you click now on the tab Airport View, again we just have to select the airport code, and you can see the, I would say, schedule plan for arrivals and departure. On the right side you can also select what you want to display. Here it's another way to get the information. You can see the airline displayed, the call sign, flight numbers, time departure, time arrival, and the same in the local time, the status, and the from to airports. You can sort out all information in each column. Here is Scout airplane is moving now to the runway. And now there is one coming from Japan for HK Express. You can see now it's ready, close to land on the runway 25 feet. And you have the landing phase, the speed, the altitude. Now it's landed, so the status moved from landing to landed. You have no, let's say, refresh to do. It's real-time information updated. Okay, here just to show how to sort out the information based on the state, but you can do again the same for all of the columns. Here you have the time mentioned here, UTC always. So you have a very good overview idea what will be the incoming traffic for departures and arrivals. For the airline company, when you have a warning sign, this yellow triangle, that means that there is no airline logo which has been uploaded with the flight plans. But doesn't matter, this is not a bug. It has not been added in the flight plan. The first time you will use this tool, you need to proceed with some settings. To configure AI Companion, you need first to specify the path where you have this folder set up by AI Traffic Manager in the community folders. You need also to install and specify the path for FS UI PC. You can also adjust other additional options. Here again, another view on the map. You can see all airplane. And you can move the window as you want. For the map, you have different options to display the, let's say, the map type. So it's more depending on your taste. And for the view planes, you can, so by default everything is checked, but you can and select what you want. And here for the plane label, by default you have the ID of the plane, but you can change in with the call sign, which is basically the airline company. You have another option with the call sign with the flight numbers. So it's up to you. And you have also the aircraft type. There is a state pattern, so pattern in yellow. What's not so obvious to understand what does it mean, but it's brief, yes, roughly this means it's in approach phase before landing. So I just click on it and you can see here it's displayed in yellow, and this one will go for landing, and then once it's very close in the, let's say, in final landing, yes, now it's moved to landing. So landing means in final, and pattern in more before final landing, so let's say in approach phase. That's my understanding. And you have also the option to see the freedom model used for a specific aircraft. So you have many information part of the table, the distance which has been already completed in percentage. So that's it. Now I'm stuck talking, and I'll let you see the rest of the video, and I hope you have liked it, and perhaps you will use it, and tell me if you need more information. You can reach me out by sending a direct comment on my channel. Thank you so much. Have a good one and take care.